Hey guys, today we have a 2002 Toyota Camry. We are having a weird noise coming from the engine, and if you are having this same noise, this is what you should do. So is this something what your engine sounds like? This is what my engine is sounding like, and today I will show you how to fix this issue. I will also show you the exhaust on the car. And if your exhaust has this type of sound, you'll most likely have the same issue as me. Alright, let's get into it. So I also have an engine light, check engine light. You guys might not have a check engine light. It depends car to car. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so step one of this whole process is to take out this bolt, and this bolt, it's a number 10 key. It's quite easy, just 2 bolts, you need to take them out. Alright, so now the 2 bolts are out. It's pretty easy, you just go ahead and lift this up and it comes right off. Just like that. And that's your engine right there. Alright, so the next step is to turn the car on, and you want to diagnose where your issue is coming from. Step number 1 is you want to take out each of these coil pack receivers. So see how the engine noise has changed? If the engine noise changes, that means that is not the source of the problem. You can go ahead and plug that back in and you move on to the next one. Once again, the engine noise has changed, so that is not the problem. So we will plug that back in and move on to the next one. And that's our issue. The engine noise has not changed, so that means that this coil is out of order. Alright, so once again, to open that up, it's the number 10 key. You unbolt that one screw, the plug is already out, easy as that. Alright, and the screw is out now. Now we can just pull the ignition coil straight out. Beautiful, just like that. And that is the source of our problem. Alright, so that was the possible source of our problem. Now we're going to further check the plug as well to see if that has any issues. Alright, so first off, what you want to do is you want to kind of get all the dirt and debris away. You can use compressed air or anything like that, and then you want to get this tool to remove the spark plug from the engine. And just like that, you have your spark plug out. And just like that, the spark plug comes straight out. That's your spark plug right there. Alright, so we have a similar plug here, just like the one that we had before, just to test if the spark plug is the source of the issue. So we'll put this plug in and test it. Alright, this is we're screwing the plug in right now. Alright, we're just tightening it up a little bit. We will clean this coil up a little bit, making sure there's no moisture in it, and then we will reinsert it and test if the spark plug was the issue. Alright, now we will screw that coil back in. Now you also want to clip the coil back on. Just like that. You also want to tighten it a little bit. Just make sure it's a tiny bit tight. And now we will go ahead and start the car. Alright, so I will start my car to check if that spark plug was the issue. Alright, so there was no difference. Now we're going to try and swap the coils to see if the fault is within the coil. As you can see, there is no difference from the rear either. Exhaust still sounds like original. So, we have not cured the fault yet. And once again, when we remove the clip, still there is no effect on how the engine runs. So now our next is coil. We're going to test the coil and swap it to see if that's the issue. Alright, so we're just opening the number 2 coil now, and we're going to swap it with the other coil to see if the coil is our cause of issue. Alright, so we've swapped the 2 coils. This one is out, the old one is out, and we swapped number 2 with number 3. And you want to clip it back in. Now once again, I'm going to go start the car and see if there's any difference. Alright, now we're going to take that out and see if there's any difference. And there is a difference. So that means the coil is the root of the problem, and we're going to go ahead and swap the coil out with the new one. Alright, so I went ahead and bought the new coil. For the coil over here. It's the C374 for 2002 Toyota Camry. I'm going to go ahead and replace this. Alright, so that's the new coil. We'll go ahead and put it in. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and screw it back in. Alright, going ahead and tightening it a little bit more. Those are the final tightens. And now we'll go ahead and clip these coils back in. That's coil number 1 done, coil number 2 done, coil 3 done, and then we have coil 4 all done. Hopefully this solves our issue. Go ahead and start the car. Alright, now we'll go ahead and start the car. Hopefully, touch wood, this will solve the problem. Alright, there we go. And as you can tell, the engine noise is gone back to normal. You can also check from the exhaust. If I come over to the exhaust, it shouldn't be making that noise anymore. And there you go. There you have it. No more of that noise. Car fixed. If you like this video, please comment below and please subscribe to my channel. Alright, now if you take a look here, check engine light is gone, and now the engine is running like a new car. Nice like a charm. Alright, we'll be putting this cover back on now, making sure it's all nice and clean before we put it back on. Just like that, our cover is also now looking just like new. Go ahead and align the 2 screws up. And just like that, your 2 screws should pop out from these. And then you want to get those 2 screws that we had during the first step, which we unscrewed, and you want to screw those back in. Just like that, we have the 2 screws in place. We will now go ahead and tighten these up real quick. Once again with the 10 number key. 10 mm. Just like that. Beautiful. And that's how you do it, guys. I will once again show you the final result of how the engine sounds. If this helped you, please hit the like button and please subscribe. Thank you. And just like that, the car sounds like it's all nice and asleep all over again, just like brand new from the factory.